What's going on, everybody? Today we have a new pry bar in house. This is the Boker Plus Minibar Pro. Okay, I already opened it up briefly here. And there's your various equipment and accessories. And here we go. Get that sucker out of there. All right. Oh, this is very interesting pry bar. When I saw it, I was like, oh, that's very unique aspects to prying. I mean, it gives you a lot of different various tools for prying with. This was designed by Jim Burke, and it's 8CR13 MOV for steel, and JB for Jim Burke. Yeah, that's very, very interesting. It's got like your little hex driver, I guess, there. Got a nice, almost hammer aspects to it in this end of the pry bar. All your bottle opener there, and then like a kind of your hammer claw on that side, and then your kind of traditional pry bar aspect down here. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. I think all this here is just for traction, probably more than anything, but yeah, that's interesting. Let's give it a little measurement. About 4.5 inches long. Yeah, about 3/4 of an inch wide. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's get a quick little weight here, because this thing got some weight to it. So, yeah, a little under 2 ounces. Not too bad. I mean, probably not the best in the world when it comes to a small pry bar, but the wide end here would be a little concerning when you're carrying it, I guess, because, I mean, this part here down here is pretty nice. It would fit in it. This is all gonna like pretty much hang out of your pocket, so I'm not too sure how I'd feel about that. I guess I'd really have to carry it. It's kind of a very peculiar shape, but I guess if you really had a lot of prying tasks in the course of a day and you wanted something that was actually pretty comfortable, this would probably do it. It probably wouldn't be so bad, but I'd be a little concerning with all this going on at this end here. And I guess that's for a bit. Yeah. Yeah, it would work in a pinch, I guess. I mean, the problem is with a lot of these is that you have to prevent it from coming through that way, and then of course you also have to prevent it from coming through that way. So it's that's all right. It's like I said, in a pinch, I guess it would work, but I guess you could I guess that's kind of like your lanyard aspect there, even though all this would be hanging out of your pocket anyway. But yeah, that's an interesting little pry bar. I figured I'd take a look at it. I have a pry bar aspect that I guess you could say fetish I have with pry bars. I mean, back when I was a kid, you know, I used to be like, take a knife and use it as a pry bar, because that's what you had, you know. You just have to deal with what you have. So nowadays that we actually have tools being made for prying, I'm a little more interested in the aspect of carrying a pry bar, especially when I'm at work, because you just never know when I might need to do some prying, and I'd rather not use a knife. So, but this one here, yeah, I'm not too sure. It's very nicely made, don't get me wrong, and would be pretty easy to use for sure. But I don't know, that wide end might be just a little too much, and plus it's hanging out of your pocket, and God knows what it would probably actually catch on. So that would be a little concerning, but anyhow, there you guys go. That is the Boker Plus Minibar Pro. It's about $25, so not super expensive. It's interesting. It might be worth keeping in a toolbox for, you know, whatever comes down the road, but not too sure I necessarily would want to carry it all the time in the pocket with, you know, a knife and, you know, a pen and everything else. But anyhow, there you guys go. We'll catch you on the next one. Hit that subscribe button, because we always have more Tanto knife reviews and pry bar reviews coming. So have a great day. Bye.